The next section, the feature product section, is always to communicate or show off our list of products to the website visitor in case they are not interested with our hottest product in the hero section, but they are curious enough to scroll down and explore more of our other products. Then this section will be useful. Okay, we can start by expand the landing page since we don't have space for our next section. So let's just set the height, just edit directly from this column the number we want. I will edit by 676 pixel, and let's put a background using rectangle. Okay, and let's set the height. Okay, good. Now let's change the color to white. Name it featured background and put it under the hero section. Okay, good. Now I want to put the kind of base for our image by using the rectangle. Okay, just click again the rectangle and let's set the properties. It will be 256 by 320, and let's make a corner more rounded by 15. Good, and let's duplicate it by Control D again, and let's set the distance between them by click all of them and set manually by click type here. Okay, 30 pixel. Okay, now let's adjust them in the middle like this. Okay, now we can put the image inside the base, and after that we will put the caption over here and the section title over here, and we will edit some background image or gradient over here. Okay, and let's just not forget to name the rectangle. It will be the featured one, this one will be the featured 2, this one will be featured 3. I think I missed something. I hope not. Okay, that's good. Now let's get our product image. Okay, the same as the hero section, I get the image from Nike.com with their permission. So we have 3 product images here. We will put all of them into our container by click all of them and copy paste over here. Okay, let's put the layer up. Now as we can see that the product image is too small, let's adjust the size, the same with the container by 320. Now let's move over here, and the first one will be, sorry, let's clock the feature background first. The first one will be this one, the second one will be this, and this is the last one. Now how we insert the image to the container, we can use the masking tool. Okay, just put them together, the product image and the container, the This one will be with the feature one. Click all of them and Control G and expand the group and click the feature one container and click this symbol, use as mesh. So the container will be used as the masking for this product image. Okay, let's click it. Good. Now the product image is disappear, but don't worry, you just you can just click the product image by the layer panel and drag it up until we see the whole image like this. Okay, good. Now let's do for the second and the third one. This one will be with this container, Control G. This one, Control G, and click the container, use them as masking and drag the image up. This one too, click the container, use the as masking and drag the image. Sorry, this image. Okay, now let's rename the group. This one will be featured featured product one. Copy paste the name. Sorry, this will be the one, this will be the two, this will be the three. Okay, good. Now let's put the caption and below the product image. Let's use the text tool. Okay, maybe I will zoom in. Okay, text tool over here. We will put the categories in here and the product's name and price of below. Okay, now we can use the Barlow font tab. Is okay. Let's make it regular and let's type it. It will be okay, sorry, let's change the letter case to normal. Okay, means running. Good. Now let's change the fill color to this one. Okay, just save the hex code 8882. Okay, now let's make it a bit compact, and I think the font size should be 14 like this. We don't want it too big and catch the too much attention. The letter spacing will be 10%. Perfect. Now you can do the rest. Just Control D and put below. This one will be bigger, the size. Use the 18 and change the Barlow with the condensed one. Okay, like this. And nothing to change here. The fill color will be this one, the black one. Okay, now let's check the product's name. I forgot. Nike Zoom Pegasus Turbo 2. Just copy paste it. Okay, just delete it and use this one. Okay, adjust it. Change the Barlow 18 pixel size, condense, and just the text box adjust the caption, and change the paragraph spacing 20, change the color. Okay, now let's set the distance from top. Let's go with 30 pixel. Good. Now let's check the distance again. Oh, 12. I will make it 11. Just click all of them and set to 15, not 11. Sorry. Good. Now let's make it more compact. Don't too far with the up caption. Okay, good. Now let's grouping them. Feature product, caption 1. Okay, now let's copy them. Okay, like this, and again. So we can just change the content. Okay, now this one will be women's running, and the products, this one will be Nike Joyride Run Fly on it. Okay, the price is $118, and this one will be Nike, don't, Nike Legend React. The price will be $80. Okay, good. Now I want it a bit zoom out. Okay, nice. Let's grouping all of them, the product image and the caption. Control G. Feature 1. Control G. Feature 2. Okay, Control G, feature 3. Okay, now we're good. Next we want to give it a background graphic or some kind of gradient, and the section title and some symbol to symbolize the carousel or some kind like that. Okay, let's give the title. Use the text tool. Okay, first let's set the properties. Montserrat bold, and set the font size 24. Letter spacing will be 0. Now let's make the title what's trending. Okay, let's align to the center, make the text box more compact, and set the distance from the product image. I will go with 40. Now let's align within the page by click the horizontal center. Okay, good. And let's give the symbol or the arrow icon for give the impression of carousel for this section. Let's use the arrow tools and click anywhere you want. Now let's set the width to 1 pixel, and let's set the stroke to 5. Good. Now let's set the color to the black we have. Okay, Now let's put it on the side of the product image like this. Okay, I want to set the distance from here by 40. Okay, let's set one more time. No. Zoom in. Oh my god. Oh, you are so annoying. Okay, like this. Set the distance 40. Good. Now let's duplicate it and let's bring it to the left. Okay, and we want to rotate it by 180 degrees. Good. Okay, and align it again and set distance 40, and let's name it which one? This one. Left arrow, and this one right arrow. Good. Zoom to fit. No, zoom. Just manual set to 61. Okay, good. Now I want to put some kind of gradient floor on the background over here. Let's use the rectangle and set like here and put it just above the background like this, and let's set the height to 260. Good. Let's align it within the frame. Perfect. Now we can use the gradient tools, the linear one. Okay, this one, and like before we have to point on here. Let's drag the bottom one to upper like this, so we can set the gradient to be shorter. Now let's set the opacity to 100. And let's change the color to white like this. Good. For this one, let's make it light gray. And okay, F2 triple. Good. Now just move it a bit higher for the second point until up here. Good. Now let's check the result. Okay, perfect. Just don't forget to rename it. Gradient floor, and let's align all of them. Click all of them like this. Okay, and Control G, and let's name it featured content. And align it within the section. Just unlock, click the featured content layer and the featured background, and let's click this the vertical center. Okay, good. Okay, just wanna fix the gradient floor a little bit. Okay, just move it a bit lower. Okay, good. Now let's put all of them together as one section. Control G, featured product section. Nice, and put it under the hero section. Good. Well done, guys. We're done with the feature product section. Okay. Now, let's move on to our story section. The story section is the part that communicates our products to visitors from the emotional side. That the aim is to engage them. In our case, we want to tell them that our product is proof of our concern for their needs in running. As we can see, we need some space for our next section. Let's just expand our landing page by set the height. I will edit by 688 pixel. Good. Now let's put a container by using the rectangle for our image. Okay, let's check the height. Okay, good. And line it. Good. Now let's name it by story container. And now let's bring our image from the assets page. This image, the running women, I get it from the freepik.com. Just using the keywords running, I will find the image. So let's put it in our landing page. Copy paste. Okay. Now let's put the image into the container by use the mesh tool. Just select them all. Control G. Let's name the group as story image and open the group. Set the story container as the mask. Now we can resize the image without overlap with the page. Okay, like this. Okay, I want to set the height to be more properly. 1258. Good. Now let's mirror the image by using the hotkey Shift and H button. Shift H. Good. Now we want to position it within the container properly. I want to use the layout grid so I can see which column the women should be in the position. I think I will put her on the fourth column. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the composition will be much better like this. Now let's turn off the layout grid. Okay, now let's put caption right here. I will copy the style from the hero section. This is the one. Okay, I will change it to regular and let's copy paste it and put here. Now let's rename. Let's grouping them. Then let's rename it as story caption. Good. Now let's change the layout. Switch the caption, the style. Now let's put inspiring caption. Your small step, our long journey. Good. Now let's edit the caption below. We care about every step you start. Okay, and we will continue to be present until the finish line. Good. Okay, let's adjust the text box. Good. Now we need a button over here, maybe two buttons. This one will be the shopping button and this one will be the export the story. Let's use our current button from the hero section. Just copy here, Okay, duplicate it. Okay, now let's change the color for the first button. I want to use the like one, maybe this one. Good. Now let's change the font color to black. Okay, zoom in. Now this one for the shopping button and this one for the explore stories. Just make it explore. Now let's set the distance, make it 30. Good. Okay, and then set the distance from the upper part. We'll make it 40. Good. Let's grouping them together. This will be story button. Sorry, let's hide the group. Okay, story button. Okay, now let's align it until we see the red line. Good. We have aligned with the caption. Now let's put them all together. Control G, and let's make this story content. Okay, good. Now zoom out. Sorry. Let's align it by vertical. Click the image and the caption, and click the vertical center. Good. Now I want to adjust the image to be a bit lower, so the image doesn't hit the caption. Okay, like this maybe. Okay, good. Okay, we're done with the story section. Okay, now don't forget, let's grouping them together again, image and content, and let's rename it as story section and put the layout under the feature product. Okay, now we're good. Well done, guys. Let's move on to the next section, which is the email subscription and sitemap, and finally the footer section. Okay, now let's add some more space for our landing page. We need, okay, I will go with maybe 500 pixel. Good. Now let's put email subscription or newsletter subscription here. We can use the rectangle tool. Click here. Let's set the height 120, and I want to set the color to this one. Good, dark gray. And let's set the distance from the image by 50. And now let's put the email form here. I want to use the search bar from the header. Let's copy paste it, bring here. Okay, I need to check the group. Okay, copy paste here and put here, and let's change the placeholder text to email, and we want to change the icon too. I have the mail icon right here. Copy paste and just paste here and change it. Good. Now as the email that put by the visitor will be much longer than our current length of the bar, let's extend it. Okay, I will go by maybe around this, maybe 264. Good. Now let's align the text and the icon. Good. Now let's change the group as the newsletter, sorry, email form, or let's go with newsletter form. This one is the email box. Okay, now let's put the caption right here. Let's use the text tool. Okay, test the text, test the font with the Montserrat medium and 18 size. Perfect. Now let's just set the font. Now we want to put subscribe to our Twitter to stay up to date. Let's extend the text box again with latest products. Not enough. And special promotion and under information for our customers. Good. Now let's align them together with the newsletter form as well. Okay, set the distance. Hold the Alt button. Okay, let's set it to 30. Let's put them together as one group. Newsletter. Oh no, I forgot to include the icon. Oh no, let's put the icon to insert the newsletter form. Okay, right here. Cool. Now let's again grouping them. Newsletter content, and the rectangle will be newsletter bar. Okay, now let's align between them. Click the horizontal center. Okay, good. Okay, zoom out. Let's see the final result. Okay, cool. Okay, let's hit in the group. Grouping again, newsletter section. Okay, good. Let's create the sitemap right here. Just use the text tool. Okay, click here, zoom in, and let's make this one products. Okay, so we'll set the text box to be more concise. Okay, good. Now check the properties. Montserrat bold 16. Perfect. Now let's copy paste it. Okay, set the alignment to the top, because this will be a list of sub menu. Okay, now let's make this new arrivals, bestsellers, release dates, and sell. Now let's set the properties. I want to make it regular, and okay, the font size will be 14. Good. And let's group it together. Set the distance from the product sitemap 20. Okay, good. Let's grouping it. Let's name it sitemap 1. Okay, now let's duplicate it. Okay, like this, and first let's set the distance between them. I will make it 30. Okay, good. Now for the second one will be get help. This one will be about us. For the second one, let's change the list, order tracker, shipping, returns and exchange, payment methods. Okay, and contact us. For the third one will be stories, sustainability, news, and careers. Okay, good. Now let's grouping all of them. Let's change the name of the group first. Sitemap 2, sitemap 3. Okay, good. Grouping them. Let's name it sitemap. Now let's align with the newsletter. I will go with 50. Okay, good. And I want to align within this caption until we see the red line. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, let's align the layer under the story section. This one too, newsletter. Okay, good. Now let's deal with our final section, which is the footer section. Let's use our header bar as the base. Let's bring it here, copy paste it. Sorry. Okay, drag here. Good. Now we don't need the other icons than the brand logo, so let's just delete it. Delete the navigation, delete the search bar, lock in, shipping back, and let's change this name to footer section. This one, footer. Good. Put it under the sitemap. Now we want to change the color of the brand logo to white. Okay. Like that. Okay, change to white. The icon to change to white. Now change the footer bar color to black. Good. Now let's align the brand logo within the bar by click the vertical center. Good. Okay. Now we want to put caption right here. Use the text tool. Put right here. Okay. Change the font color to white. Zoom in. Okay, let's set the properties first. The font size too big. Let's just set it to 14. And okay, let's make this copyright caption. 2020 Honor Station Inc. All rights reserved. Okay. Now let's align to the center by click this. Okay. And sorry, I want to align vertical center within the bar again, as always. Cool. Okay, let's put the caption inside the footer section group. Good. Now we want to put the social media icons right here. Let's grab them from the assets page. This one too, I got it from the iconify.design. The YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Let's just bring them here. Okay, now let's set the distance between them. I click these tools, horizontal spacing, and change the distance manually by 15. Cool. Now I want to turn on the layout grid because I want to put these icons on the right side until we see the red line like this. Cool. Now turn off the layout grid again. Let's grouping them. Control G, name it social media icon. Okay, cool. Now let's align it within the bar. We click the vertical center. Okay, now let's put the social media icon inside the footer section. Okay, now we can see the result. Zoom out, and that's it. We're done with our landing page. Good job, guys.
And that's it. We're done with the landing page. Congratulations, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and if you do and you want to learn something more about UI design, please let me know in the comment. And please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, and see you in the next video. Thank you and high five.